Now today we want to look at midpoints in vectors. So we have the line AB with the coordinates of A is -1, 6 and the coordinates of B is 5, 2. So M is the midpoint of AB. So we want to use vectors method to find the coordinates of M. So let us join O to M with a dotted line so that we now have OM. So how do we move from OM? From OM we move from O to A, then A to M. So OM is OA plus AM. But since M is the midpoint of AB, then AM is equal to a half of AB. So we need to get the vector AB. So how do we get AB? AB is the position vector of B minus position vector of A. That is 5, 2 minus -1, 6. This one gives us 6, -4. So the AB is 6, -4. So therefore, AM half of 6, -4, which is 3, that is a half times 6, a half times -4. That one gives us 3, -2. So if we now want OM, therefore OM will be equal to OA is -1, 6 plus a half AM, which is 3, -2. 3, -2. So what is this? That is -1 plus that is 2, and 6 plus minus that is 4. So the coordinates of M is 2. That is the coordinates of so if we now consider now a general case, let's consider a general case where we now have a general case. Let's have a general case. We have let us now consider general case. The general case we now have, this is O center, this is A, and this is B. But let's say M is the midpoint of that point, AB. Then the vector OA, we now call it column vector A, the vector column vector A. So what is OM? For general case now, OM is equal to OA plus AM. Now AM is a half AB. So you need to get the vector AB. So AB should be AO plus OB. AO plus OB. That is the vector AB. And AO is -A because we are going against the side of the arrow, plus B. That is the vector AB. So therefore, AM will be a half into -A plus B, and that is a half A plus a half B. That is a half A plus a half B. So therefore, what is OM? OM therefore will be OA, which is A, plus a half A plus a half B. And this one, when we collect these like terms, then we have a half A plus a half B. So the vector OM is a half A plus a half B. But A is x1, y1, coordinates of A, plus, and B is x2, y2. Therefore, a half into a plus b should be a half into x y1 plus x2 y2. And you can only add x to x and y to y. So that is a half into x1 plus y1 plus x2, comma, y1 plus y2. So this one gives us midpoint to be x1 plus x2 over 2, comma, y1 plus y2 over 2. So this is the general form of getting the midpoint. So if you're given, for example, that a line passes through point A, which is 2, 7, and point B, which is negative 6, 3. They are asked to get the midpoint of AB. Then the midpoint of AB, midpoint, will now be a half into the x-coordinate here is 2, the x-coordinate here is negative 6, plus that is over 2, that a half is outside, comma, the y-coordinate here is 7, the y-coordinate here is 3. So that one should give you a half into negative 4, 10, and that will give you negative 2, 5 to be the coordinates of the midpoint. Otherwise, that is how we get the midpoint.